Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, 2nd of November 2018. So yesterday in the pound, moving sharply higher. You can see this, the market driving up all the way through the R3. When we get through the R3 or to the R3, the market will then trade sideways, and that's exactly what we see here. Now, I don't know the reason for the market moving high, but I suspect it has something to do with the comments that Carney made or something to do with Brexit. It doesn't really matter because as a technical trader I can see that we've got the signals, we've got the market retracing the 76% retracements and then breaking out of sideways moves as well and moving higher. So I don't really need to know what the news is behind the move, as it were. It's just basically confirming what you see in the charts. As we've already noted, I tend to look at more predictive targets in the daily chart, as you know, and you can see here that yesterday big move to the upside there. And what did I say yesterday? Back to the 130 level. Market's currently trading at the 130 level there. Loves this level, don't know why, don't need to know why, but it does. So let's have a look and see what we've got at this level now. Let's have a quick markup of what else we've got on here. So the upside is 131.12. If the market continues to move high, might see a retracement off this, and all I would do at the moment is just draw in, click twice on the low of this bar. I want 76% of the range of the high to the low of this bar, because I've got nothing else to measure it against at the moment. So that's what I would do today, just to see if the market's going to continue. And all of the other things like the high of this bar already marked up on the chart there, they're already in here for you. So I can see yesterday's close where we are. I've got the DP, got yesterday's high. That's all I need. I don't need to mark these up in the daily chart, but I will take note of these as the market unfolds. News today, what have we got? Non-farm payroll figures are out today. Then already again that time of the month. Wow. Yeah, so watch this today. They will be out at 12:30 because we've got a difference in the clocks at the moment. If you've not noticed, the US changed theirs this weekend, so everything back to normal on Monday. Meanwhile, in the Dow, yesterday, let's start off with the daily chart. I like to see the bigger picture. Yesterday we had the 25,355 area marked up. That's where the market came to and has since driven through on the overnight, which we'll look at in just a moment. Also the 76% retracement, which it's also gone through on the overnight. So let's have a bit of a clean up. We're back above the 200 bar moving average as well, which is very important. We spoke about this the other day. Markets cleared this yesterday. We're now free to move back to the upside. So let's draw in a few new areas. Let's start with this. I think the market's already through this one. Yep. So now let's move up to this one, and that's the next upside target. 50 bar moving average also in this area. And also let's throw in this one here and this one here as well. We've got this one as well. You can put as many of these as you want in, but what I would do is when the markets are open, I would draw these in and just flip back and forth between the two charts so I can see what's going on in the bigger picture. So let's have a look at yesterday. The market short to begin with. Market goes through the 200 bar moving average. It's interesting to see how it tries to buy back here. Fails. They send the market lower and then they buy back here. How do I know they're buying back? Well, the volume is more or less the same in this bar. Let me draw this in again for you. In this bar as the previous selling bar. Market comes off the lows again. That spectacular price action that we see where the market comes off the lows. We can see the selling's disappeared because it's more or less the same. Also, we see that we're at the DP level. The market knows this, and then we're back above the 200 bar moving average, and then it's back to the upside. Market waiting for the non-farm payrolls, so spend the afternoon just trading in a range of 76% and double top and bottoms. You can see that However, on the overnight market, I don't know whether someone's released the figures. We had a gap to start with, straight onto the 200 bar moving average. Gap down on the open market will fill the gap, fills the gap, market breaks through the gap, market trades up to yesterday's high. And that's just at the start of the session. Now, as I say, whether someone's leaked the non-farm payroll figures, I don't know, but we've seen a big move to the upside already on the overnight. This is unusual. I would say it's unprecedented, but it's unusual. Yeah, it is very, very interesting. I'm pausing because I'm thinking of what it could be. Obviously, some news or someone's leaked the non-farm payroll figures. See the market stop at the R2. 95% of the time the market will stop in this area. It's going to be interesting to see if it goes up to the R3 before the non-farm payrolls are released at lunchtime. So let's keep an eye on this one during the morning. And finally, Bitcoin, no point in looking at it. This is yesterday's 15-minute chart, and it barely moved at all. So nothing to report here at all. Okay, let's call it quits, and that will do for this one. Like I say, keep an eye on the Dow. Also watch the pound after yesterday. Could see some profit taking, and the 130 level very important there. Okay, that will do it for this one. Don't forget the clocks go back from daylight savings in the US this weekend as well. Everything back to normal from Monday. That's it for this one. See you in the next one.